We are at the storage unit and we are down about 15% in sales. We'll talk about that later. Is summer slowdown real? Is the hike in this, what is it? The USPS is hiking twice in July when it comes to shipping. Is that going to affect sales? I don't know, but let's go over what is selling for us. Golf clubs are still selling, $35 for this. This is a Ping Zing 2 putter. Any type of Ping Zing usually goes good. Our golf clubs are insanely down. Right now, we are finding more gold than golf clubs, aren't we?
Yeah.
We have not found a good golf club in the area in a really long time. Our biggest one, or best one, was probably Tybee Island, wasn't it? And then after that, not so good. Right here, I'm not going to pick it up because it weighs a ton. There are a lot of 90 CDs in here. They are pop, rock, jazz, country, mixed lot, all used. So for $68, free shipping. You can send them medium mail, and so that's not terrible. You know what I'm saying? Like, it probably still will cost about $15 to ship those, but they came out of the storage unit where we're already in the green on, or the red, or the yellow. What is the color? What it means you're making money? The blue? You're in the black because of Black Friday.
What?
Yeah, that's why Black Friday is called Black Friday. It's because that's when retailers get in the black and they start making their profit.
Really?
Fact check me, I'm pretty sure I'm right. Moving on, Craftsman, lot of tools. I just lotted a whole bunch of tools up. They sold for $22 plus shipping. This is a pretty cool find right here. We got it at a yard sale for only 10 or 15 bucks, and we haven't had it that long. It is a fireman's helmet. And it is a vintage Carnes, I think it's how you say, and Brother 1010. Now, this one sold for 150 bucks. If you get the ones that are leather on the outside that have the bigger, I want to call them support brackets, I guess, like supports right here, they're much taller, and all this would be leather, they can go for $800. So be on the lookout for that. Another huge lot of wrenches. We found a whole bunch of wrenches in a storage locker. They weren't all that great, so all I did was throw them all together and put them on bid, and that sold for 20 bucks. I'm going to have to go put some of this in a little buggy here in a second. Some toner sold. We picked up the Goodwill, picked it up for 14 bucks and sold for $34 plus shipping on that one. So that's not bad there. It is 14 is like the highest you want to spend on that. Let me put some of this away real quick, because we did sell a whole bunch of big items, and it is my weekend to pack the items because you had your Whatnot show. We appreciate everybody coming out to that Whatnot show.
Yes, thank you.
Callaway 7 Junior, 20 bucks plus shipping. This is a very surprising sale. I mean, summer slowdown, right? You're thinking a lot of people aren't spending money. Somebody spent, you need to put this in your all's brain-elators, because this is an insane sale. Scuba Pro Gorilla Frameless Dive Mask has a number, 24, 34, 900. Sold for $92 plus shipping. 92 bucks. Grubhub, that sold very quickly for a bag. Grubhub bag, we got it for, what was it, $2.99, $3.99 at the Goodwill. Sold for 20 bucks plus shipping. We did have another golf club sale. This is a Dunlop 64 lob wedge. Not a lot of money here, 20 bucks plus shipping, but we are selling a lot of golf clubs. Like I said before, our highest selling things right now are stuff that has to do with outdoors. Ping 6-iron, Ping Zing 6-iron, 20 bucks plus shipping. People also are doing like crafts, I guess, because this is a Rockwell Sonic Crafter F18. We got this at the auction. Actually, we should look to see if there's any more auctions, because we did very well. We did a lot better than we thought. That one sold for 30 bucks plus shipping. This actually we bought at a yard sale for 5 bucks, and it's some sort of like alert system, home, clarity, alert master module. It was open box, it's never been used, and it sold for $55 plus shipping. That is not too shabby, as some people like to say. This is a work head to a rigid Job Max auto hammer. 77 bucks for this. I picked this up at a yard sale. There was a rigid machine and 2 different heads, and the battery was bad. The guy was like, listen, the battery's bad, I don't know if the thing works. And we got them down to, I think, like 10 bucks. And we sold the pieces. We basically parted it out. We're like a little chop shop for any type of electronics. Like, I'll chop you up and sell you in parts in a heartbeat. That's what we did for that one. Sold for 77 bucks and 35 cents plus shipping. Bose, we did not chop this one up because you actually can. This is the one that has the battery in the back. So there's a battery pack here. So the battery pack, if it works, usually goes for 15 bucks. The charger usually goes for about 10 bucks, and then this will usually go for about 20, but honestly, this whole system worked perfectly fine, and it's sold for $50 plus shipping. Then we did sell, check that out, sold a vintage Craftsman toolbox for 30 bucks. This one is in a little bit rougher condition, and then we sold another one for 38 bucks.
Man.
I know, and there were different people that bought them. I'm gonna go put these in.
And no tools inside.
No tools inside. They do have the trays though. And since this one's open, I'll go ahead and show you that this one should have a red tray inside. Come on now, open up. Okay, it has a gray tray. That one has the red tray. But if it doesn't have the tray inside, they usually go for a lot less. I know $38 doesn't seem like a lot of money for this. Especially when you have to ship it, but like something like this goes in a 12 by 12 by 48 box, and we cut that to size. It is so easy to ship. We just put paper around it and stuff, and it will be shipped in a jiffy. We ain't got no lots. That was like I walked right by it. And some people actually think that the lights are malfunctioning. It's on a timer, because in the back you can almost hear, listen, there's a bomb, right? That's what it sounds like a ticking. So it's actually, the lights are on a timer, and that's why they go out at random times, because we just flick the switch. That means we've been over here for 30 minutes already, or 20 minutes. This guy sold them right here. Pewter soup bowl, 20 bucks plus shipping. It also has a little spoon. Has a little ladle. Check it out. It's from the company Pewterex, York, Pennsylvania. That's pretty cool. We've had that for a very long time. We have stopped buying pewter stuff. It sells, but that probably, how long has that been? Oh, we've had that real long time, right? Real long time. I've hit the wrong button, so I don't have no minutes, but I do have my brain. I remember that this sold for 30 bucks. Very nice knife. The thing is I didn't make any money on it. I thought it was gonna be worth a lot more money than this, and it wasn't. It's only worth like $30 plus shipping, and that's all we sold it for, was 30 bucks plus shipping. All these records right here sold for $10 a piece. So you have Eric Clapton that's sold. You have the Marshall Tucker band that's sold. You got Flowers that's sold. Then you have Van Morrison that's sold. So right there, that's like 40 bucks plus shipping. We always get a ton of questions on what box that we use. Now, I don't think we have a box in here, do we? No. No box. It is actually called, if you go on the Google or you go on the Amazon or the Ebu or something like that, and you type in LP shipping boxes or vinyl record shipping boxes, it will pop up. I think they're a 13 by 13 by 2, which means they're 2 inches tall or maybe a little bit smaller. But get the ones that you can add more stuff to it. Like, there's ones I think that you can't ship out, like that will only ship out one of these, but there are ones that have little perforations.
Yeah.
Perforations? Is that the right word? And then all you do is just fold it over, and you can add, I think, about 5 or 6. So, because one person bought 3 of these, they'll be able to go in the same box. Now, if they bought like 10 of them, then that's when you got to do like arts and crafts time, as I like to talk, say, and you go in there and start cutting and pasting stuff. So like I said before, that we did have a little bit of a slowdown here, and I've been listing a ton. I try to list 15 to 20 a day. Right now we're doing a lot of storage units. If you haven't noticed on the Bearded Thrift Machine channel, you're seeing a lot more content that has to do with that, and they take a lot more time. So our listing has gone down a good bit. But I've been hearing a lot of people say that their sales are down, the summer slowdown thing. Is there anything to that? I have no idea. Y'all tell me down below. Our sales are down 10%, but also we're not listing as much, and we're not finding as good quality of items. When it's yard sale season, and when we had the highest sales, is when we were going to yard sales, like these big community yard sales, and coming out with awesome stuff at good prices, which would sell good on eBay. Like right now, if we go put some gold on, we have some gold that we can sell, right? If you go in there and put that gold on there, it's going to sell for spot price. So to me, if it was like a real summer slowdown or something like that, that wouldn't even sell, or you would get less money. Now, are there more people out there enjoying life, maybe going on vacations and not spending money on a knife or a pewter bowl or something like that? Maybe. I have no idea, but people say that this time of year is always slower, which honestly is not that bad, right? If you did save some money when times were good, use this time to obviously list, find good items, put them on eBay. But since you're not shipping a lot, maybe go through your inventory. maybe say, you know what, I'm only shipping out one item today. I'm going to go ahead and go through all my inventory, because we kind of know that eBoo sometimes puts inventory in la la land, and then you can't find it, right? Like listings. So if you're not busy or anything like that, and you usually ship 20 items and you're down to 5 items or 10 items, you have that extra time, start going through your inventory, make sure it's there. Maybe you realize that your shipping is wrong. This could be a good time for you to sit there and go through your, your listings and say, okay, this one has, the wrong shipping or something like that. And then really go through there to really figure out, maybe something is wrong with some of your listings. I know that we have multiple times we're charging $3,000 in shipping or something crazy because the dimensions were wrong. Like I had maybe the dimensions on this was a 25, because sometimes eBoo reverts back to like a 25 by 12 by 5 for some reason. And so maybe I didn't catch it and this should have sold already. And so check out some of the stuff, because we all kind of know, if you've been doing this for a little bit, even if you're not been doing it for a little bit, you know a good item if you know how to research the item. And then also the sell-through rate. So you're like, man, this is going to sell. Like the toners. I knew that the toners were going to sell. I had a good sell-through rate. If they're not selling, go take a look at your listing. Maybe something's wrong with the shipping. Maybe there's something wrong with the pricing. Maybe you wanted free shipping and you're charging people shipping. Or you see what I'm saying? It's like, use the time wisely and don't get consumed with going online and hearing that everybody else's sales are down and then getting depressed and stuff, because that don't help nothing. And I'm sitting here pretending like I don't get sad about it, because I can see Kayla's face in the background, because she's just smiling, because I also get wrapped up in that. I'm always like, man, the sales are down, but she's the level-headed one that says, listen, this happens, use the time wisely. So really, I'm just saying stuff that she tells me and I'm telling y'all, because I'm probably more like y'all. Like the sales are down, we gotta do something. The dang on sky is falling, you know what I'm saying? But it's really not. Use this time wisely. Some lights just went off again. I don't know what's going on. We've been over here for about 45 minutes.
That's also on a...
That's on a timer.
It's not... I don't know if it's on a time... Well, it's motion censored, so I guess it would be, yeah.
So that's what I think about that. The hike in shipping, ain't no reason to cry about it. I mean, it is what it is. Just know what's going on. Can't change it, can't fix it, can't get a way around it. If you want to sell on eBay or any type of selling anywhere that you're shipping through the USPS or whoever's hiking shipping rates, it is what it is. You just honestly, the buyer pays the shipping anyway, no matter what you're doing. If you're doing free shipping or any other type of shipping, the buyer is paying the shipping, so that will be passed on to them anyway. So maybe you just need to find some better stuff. Like some of these maybe might never sell now because the T-Rex Master Grip isn't worth the shipping cost. So one day I'll have to come in here. I know it's pretty cool, isn't it? He's definitely worth the shipping cost. I'll have to come in here and go through some of the lower end stuff and maybe take it out of the store or something. But the shipping thing, it is what it is. You can't get upset about it. That is something out of our control, and there's no reason to worry about things that ain't in your control.
Just stay consistent and keep your head up.
That's it. Stay consistent and keep your head up. Also, this video should be coming out, what is today? Should be coming out before July 6th. So if you want to meet us, we will be at the Bounty Hunters Emporium in Surfside Beach at 1 o'clock to 3 o'clock as a little meet and greet. We would love to see people come out there. We're going to have some merch, right? She's been working her fingers to the bone when it comes for merch. And some pot charms. Yep. We're going to have as much stuff out there to sell and give y'all.
And they're also having an event. Because it's their 3-year anniversary of their business. And they'll have food and other people there. And drinks and all types of stuff. You check the place out. But if you want to come see us, we will be there between 1 and 3 o'clock. And that's all I got for y'all. So what I'm going to do is keep my head up, be consistent, stay positive, and then go home and pack this stuff up and ship it out.